I'm Dr. Corbett, the Freshman Engineering Programs Coordinator for the College of Engineering and Science at Louisiana Tech University. And in this video today, I want to highlight one of the major resources the College of Engineering and Science provides to its students, and that's our Student Success Specialist. With me today, I have Ms. Charlotte Wilkerson and Ms. Tasha Smith, and they're going to tell you about some of the resources they provide to you throughout your time here at Tech. Now I'm going to pass it to them to introduce themselves a little bit more.
I'm Charlotte Wilkerson. I'm one of the Student Success Specialists here in the College of Engineering and Science. The primary majors that I help advise and work with are computer science, electrical engineering, cyber engineering, and biomedical engineering. However, both Ms. Tasha and I are very capable and willing to work with any of our freshmen. So those are my areas.
Okay, so I am Tasha Smith, and I am the other Student Success Specialist here in the College of Engineering and Science. I was born and raised not too far from here, just a few towns over. And my background is I went to Joy Christian College in East Texas, and there I studied sociology, and I ended up getting a couple of minors in psychology and criminal justice. And then from there, I went to Texas Woman's University in Denton, Texas, and I studied family studies. So I have a master's degree in family studies. I didn't mention the areas that I covered, but the areas that I work with here with our students are mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, industrial, civil, and nano.
So where will a student be able to get in touch with you? How do they contact you?
Okay, well, both Tasha and I are located, as well as the Undergraduate Studies Office, in the new IESB building. I am in room 108. My email address is charlott@latech.edu, and my phone number is 318-257-4829. Generally, it's good for students to email with their issues, so we can have a bit of a paper trail, so that we can make sure that we have anything covered in a written format. Also, once classes start, we'll have students that drop by, and that's fine too. During high traffic times, such as advising, it's probably best to make an appointment, and we have scheduling apps that we use for that we'll make available to students.
And I am located in IESB room 113, so just a couple of offices down from Ms. Charlotte. And my email address is Tasha S, so TASHAS @latech.edu. My telephone number is 318-257-3180. And as Ms. Charlotte mentioned, one of the best ways to probably get in contact with me would be via email. I can kind of answer questions then, or I can tell you that it's probably a good idea to go ahead and set up an appointment. And once we move closer into the fall, we'll go ahead and have our scheduling set up online to where you can just go to the app or go to one of the QR codes and go to the site to get yourself scheduled for an appointment with us.
Great. So you mentioned advising a little bit, and I know that's going to be a big part of your role with the students. So can you tell us a little bit more about advising?
Yeah, so advising for freshmen will look different from the way that it looked during orientation. So once you get into your FYE classes, what we'll typically do is we will visit your classes and we will actually start getting you guys scheduled for group advising. So if you're in FYE or any of your Engineering 120 classes, we'll probably come to you guys as a group to go over courses. You'll have your advising form, you'll fill it out, and then we'll get things processed so that you can be ready for registration when that time opens up for you.
And then following your freshman year, in fact, during your spring quarter of your freshman year, if you're progressing positively in your curriculum, you will be assigned in your spring quarter to a faculty advisor within your major. And that faculty advisor will be able to take you from that freshman year and give you more relevant advice to your particular major. The importance of a faculty advisor is, first of all, they're in your field. They can give you great advice as far as classes you should take, as far as concentration or possible internship opportunities that you should take a look at. So that's going to be a really critical point to make a good, strong connection with that faculty advisor. Now, keep in mind that Ms. Tasha and I are here throughout the duration of your academic experience here at Tech. So don't ever think that all because you're assigned to a new advisor doesn't mean that you can't come and talk things through with us if you need to, especially as it relates to things maybe outside of your college, just something to do with, hey, I can't figure out my financial aid. Can you help direct me to someone, or a housing issue, or just all kinds of things. So we're there to help navigate, kind of be a traffic cop in some ways, for your access to different departments in the university.
Thank you both for this information. This is great. I know that this is things that the students need to hear and need to know what's going on. So I know that y'all have seen a lot of successes and a lot of failures maybe throughout the time here. And so you probably have maybe one piece of advice that you can give the students before we sign off on the video. So what's one thing that you think of that you would like to advise the students?
Well, I would say this is a marathon, not a sprint. And you have to find that balance as far as the time you spend in class, the time you spend studying. Those are critical. That's going to be the skeleton of your schedule. And then around that, you have to think, what are those good, meaningful things that will bring value to my education? And that's going to be getting involved in a major relevant student organization. And we have a student organization for every major here in our college. So that's vital. Also, some of you will want to be involved in band, be involved in choir, be involved in other things on campus, and that's awesome. But again, make sure you find that balance.
For me, I think the one piece of advice that I could give is to maybe think of college as a journey and an experience. And just as you would with any journey that you set out on, you want to make sure that you're as prepared as you possibly can be for whatever that you may encounter. And so I think one of the ways to do that is to stay connected. That may mean checking your university email on a consistent basis, staying in contact with your instructors, and of course, staying in contact with myself and Ms. Charlotte. We can all be a resource to you and can help you along the way. So just kind of think of colleges, like I said, as a journey. Whatever you run into, we're here. Stop by and talk with us, and we'll be able to help you out in whatever way that we can.
Thank you both for being here, and thanks for everything you do for the students. I know we as faculty appreciate it, and I know the students especially appreciate it.